Afternoon, everybody. This is Ira Chenkin. I'm here at the Doshi house with Deepak. Deepak, tell us about plant foods.
Plant foods, it's exactly what it sounds like. Very simple, right? Foods that are made from plants. I mean, it's foods that are nutritionally dense. It's clean and it's nutritious. You feel the response immediately. So if you eat something, it's going to talk to you. It's going to tell you exactly how you feel.
I'm on a plant food base right now, but before I was feeling terrible. I was lackadaisical. In fact, I took some antidepressant medicine. I was on cholesterol medicine. I was on all different types of stuff that I don't want to be on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I've been on a plant-based menu because my son started a site called KirBeBetter. It's about health is wealth.
Yeah.
And right now I feel unbelievable. I feel like I'm 25 years old right now, and I'm 57 on Facebook, but my birth certificate says I'm 67.
For a very long time, I was a vegetarian. That was an unhealthy vegetarian. So eating heavy cheese.
Stop right there. What is an unhealthy vegetarian?
Unhealthy vegetarian means cheese pizza, French fries, baked potato loaded with cream and cheese and butter. All those things are still vegetarian because they're not completely vegan, but there's still tons of cheese, and some of that stuff is not some of the worst for you actually.
Let's go over a couple of things I had on the menu.
Yeah.
Today people eat. They go to a place like Starbucks coffee.
Right.
So Starbucks really doesn't. I tell people that Starbucks does not sell coffee. They sell cream and sugar.
Right.
And they charge $6.
Yeah.
So we're going to go here to your espresso. You have 2 ounces of coffee extraction. What does coffee extraction mean?
Well, so espresso is a method of extracting coffee. It's Italian in its original source, but basically, what that does is we use an Italian machine called Marzotto. We have locally roasted coffee beans from a local roaster. What that means is that there's been a lot of attention to detail when maximizing the flavor and keeping the nutrients and the value of the coffee in the coffee without burning it. So we have a local roaster who makes the coffee, who actually makes the beans or roast the beans, and we pull extractions of coffee with a really awesome machine.
And then, so today I was asked something I never had before.
Yeah.
And your manager told me to have chili mocha.
Yeah.
So chili mocha is espresso, red chili, cocoa syrup, and milk.
Yeah.
So tell us how this stuff is healthy, and as opposed to what somebody would drink on a regular basis if they put similar items in.
Yeah. So let me just say, just to preface, when it says milk, it's all plant-based milks here. So it's only
what is plant-based milk?
So oat milk or almond milk. So no cow milk, no whole milk, no animal byproduct milk. And the objective is that if we can make coffee taste as good as it does with the alternative milks, then we're doing the world and these animals and ourselves much better service.
So in other words, what I tell people is the pig didn't do anything to me, leave the pig alone. The cow didn't do anything to me, leave the cow alone.
Right, we're humans.
The chicken didn't do anything to us, leave the chicken alone.
Yeah, that's right. We're the only species that drinks another species' milk. So does it make sense,
Say that again. I've never heard that saying
Yeah,
before.
yeah, it's a thing, right? Like cows produce milk for their heifers, for the baby cows. We are humans. We drink our mother's milk when we're born and when we're little until we need to, and that's why evolution of self and these animals are created that way, and so are we.
Okay, let's go down to the tonics. Yeah. I never heard of tonics before.
Yeah.
I had one today.
Yeah.
And which tonic did I have? I forgot which one.
I think
it was
you have
absolutely
the sunset. Yeah.
Yeah, I did have the sunset. Hibiscus syrup and lemon. So what does that mean?
Hibiscus syrup, lemon, and sparkling water. I mean, hibiscus is great for your liver, for your kidneys. It's a good kind of overall tonic flower that you can make drinks out of. We make all our tonics and tinctures in house. The objective is drink better, eat better, right? Just do better. It's not always 100%, but doing better than before.
Well, it's amazing the alignment that you have with the KirBeBetter health and fitness movement, because the main thing in the KirBeBetter movement is health is wealth.
Yeah.
And that each one of us, most people, they want to be somebody who grew up right around here. I think Beyonce was not too far from here. There's a lot of superstars. Ray Charles was not too far from here. Right up the street, we have the Rockets. Across the street, we have the Astros. Everybody wants to be them to be the next Jose Altuve. You can't be the next Jose Altuve. I wanted to be the next Bobby Richardson because I grew up in Brooklyn, New York.
Right on.
You want to be the best version of yourself.
Right.
And having a diet like this, you become the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the main courses that me and on this side what we had today. We had
I think it's some sandwiches.
We had Mumbai Streets and we had the Artesian Grill. Because I told you all I told your manager was that I love steak. I loved steak. I know it was bad for me.
Yeah.
I loved pork. I knew it was bad for me.
Right.
So he recommended that me and a friend of mine that I'm with would have Mumbai Streets and Artesian Grill. So tell us about those two items.
I mean, those are great sandwiches. The objective with our menu is to be able to activate the senses, right? So
activate the senses.
Activate the senses.
What does that mean?
When you eat and you drink, you eat with your eyes, with your smell, with your taste buds. And so when we create our food, we want to make sure that it's well-rounded and designed. Sometimes when people want to eat meat, is because the texture and the bite. So we want to make sure that there's a similarity in the bite because that's part of your senses, right? And so when we're used to that, we want to go back to something that we're familiar with. And so when we design these foods, we took all those things into consideration, right? The artisan grill is very simple: artichoke, sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, herb hummus, onions, and mushrooms, right? But again, when you have a cremini mushroom, when you bite into it, it might be something similar to what a slither of steak might feel like, right? And so sometimes people don't miss necessarily the flavors, but they mix the experience. And so when we design our food, we want to make sure that we're capturing the experience from a holistic approach.
Okay, so you talked about quite a bit about designing the food, the senses, the taste.
Yeah.
Where did all this genius in you come from?
It's not genius, it's just my own.
Well, it is genius. It is genius to somebody like me who weighed 245 pounds last year and couldn't walk up the stairs, and now I can walk 20, 30 miles and travel all around the world again. Yeah. I thought the only thing I could do last year was go on Royal Caribbean cruises and put my fat ass on the couch and say, hey, this is me. Yeah. Okay, what can I compete in? I can compete in blackjack. I could watch football. Yeah. Maybe I can watch Jose Altuve and the Rockets. But now I think I can compete in sports again. Yeah. So what changed? There's a genius in what you're doing to change people's lives around here.
You know, the objective is that once you learn, for me, the personal experience is that when you experience food differently, and if it feels right, you want to share the feel right? And so that you hope that same feel right translates to other people. All things don't equate, right? But we want to make sure that we put something out there that's good, and we believe in it, we love it, even if all my staff isn't vegetarian or vegan, right? Even if people won't eat bad, it's okay, but doing better is the objective. And so we want to make sure when we're creating that we're doing the best that we can, and always working on it.
You're becoming the best version of yourself, to be better movement. That's
and then you share it with people, and then when somebody's like, oh man, I had that sandwich.
How did you learn how to cook like this? This food is absolutely amazing.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I think that's, it wasn't.
Where did you grow up?
I was born in Houston, raised in Los Angeles as a kid, and then most of my life in Houston. My past life was, went to U of H, I'm a UH alum, and went to corporate America for a little bit, but I just enjoy eating.
Where in corporate America did you go?
I was with Mexico. And I was a few years here in Houston and a few years in Dubai, working in the Middle East. But your body talks to you. If you like, you know how you feel when you eat something delicious. You get smiles on your face. You're like, oh, that was good. I remember that. And so it's all very true. You just hope that what you like translates to what other people like, and if you don't, then you have to maneuver that, right? That's a part of okay. Well, if we're aligned, then we're good. We're working on something right.
So we're here at the Doshi House with the genius behind the Doshi House. This is Ira Chenkin for the See You at the Top movement. We have to do one more thing together.
All right, what is that?
At the same time, it's the KirBeBetter movement is meeting the Doshi House movement, and we're going to go See You at the Top.
All right.
1, 2, 3. See you at the top.
That's cool, man.
That was fantastic.
Excellent, man.